hibiscus. So you see how this is the frame? This top hand is higher than your left hand. So your right hand is higher because you're framing this part of the hair clip that is your hibiscus hair clip, which is on your left side. So this is creating kind of like that photo or frame of the actual pretty red hibiscus. Okay? Those of you on Zoom, so your left hand is right like this, perpendicular to the floor and bent. Your right hand comes over like this. So this part is your hair clip, and the top frames the bottom hand. So your right hand is higher than your left, and it's going to look like this, and you're tilting your head slightly to the right, like this. Okay? Everybody got that? Any questions? This is probably the most important step in this hula because it's going to be pretty red hibiscus. She does it quite a number of times. Okay, so everybody has to get this very precise. So everywhere it blooms, pretty red hibiscus. Okay, everybody see that? Any questions about your hands, your head, or the framing of this actual hibiscus? Any questions? Okay, seeing none, good. Okay, next. Okay. Okay, so majority of times when we're doing a flower, the flower goes from left, then it moves to the right. So it's going to be pretty red hibiscus. You're the flower, like this. Like this is your flowers at 45, okay? So it's going to go, give me a kaholo right on the pretty red hibiscus. 5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty red hibiscus, I've admired you right from the start. Okay?
45.
Yeah, 45.
Okay.
Okay. I've admired you is going to be like this on your mirror. I've admired you right from the start. And that hand is up, a miniature pulley. Yeah. So, okay, so it's going to be, I've admired you right from the start. Back up to pretty red hibiscus. Pretty red hibiscus, you're the flower of my heart. Okay.
And you hold the flower.
Hold it up.
Hold that shade.
And it's right here. Yeah. So you're making, you're the flower on your mirror of my heart. Okay. Next, so this is all kaholos. There's going to be a one part where there's a kaholo right, left into a kaholo. Okay. You're the flower of my heart. Every day you're scented. Okay, so you're going to go, every day you're scented, like the fairest flower that grows. Okay, so you notice first flower went to the left, your next flower is going to go to the right. It's going to interchange back and forth, and I'll show you that. So that first time, you're the flower of my heart, everywhere you're scented, the flower that grows. Back to pretty red hibiscus. Pretty red hibiscus, you're beautiful, everyone knows. Okay, let's just take it from that. All of that whole piece is all kaholo. So just kind of, we'll work through the song. It's in English, so Hapahale song, but it's a beautiful melody. And Kulipo will do this song at our fundraiser and also Caligula Imili Ia. Okay? So she has the 5 o'clock hour. And both of these numbers are Auntie Pua Kawila's choreography, not mine. Okay, let's try it with the song, Pretty Red Hibiscus. Let's take it from the top.
Every flower tells a story in color and perfume, but there's one that's filled with glory.
Everywhere we go.
Everywhere it blooms. Pretty red hibiscus, I've admired you right from the start. Pretty red hibiscus, you're the flower of my heart. Every day you're fairer than the fairest flower that grows. Pretty red hibiscus,
You're beautiful.
you're beautiful, everyone knows.
Okay, stop right there.
Though you may not be scented like the other.
How's my flower? How's my flower? Yeah, I can't move my I need a moment to drop that shoulder.
She needs a
My
moment.
shoulder is like stuck.
Okay, so all of your hibiscus will never change. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna hear hibiscus at least maybe 8 times in this hula. So your top right hand has to be higher than your left hand. I told you your left hand has to be like this because you're actually framing it where your ear is, just a little bit slightly above. But you see this hand, my left hand, it's nice and strong. The right hand goes up and creates the frame. Okay? Let me help you. Yeah. And just try to remember, it's going to be a little bit higher like this. So yeah, when you're turning like that, you're gonna this part, turn your face this way to the right.
So they can see it.
So this, you see the clip is here, yeah? And this creates the frame of the flower.
Oh, okay, right there. Push
Yeah.
this back.
Oh, okay.
Is that one
Yeah,
right?
Just go a little high.
Perfect. Any questions, everybody, on the framing of the flower? Because I told you, this is gonna be done a lot, so you need to make sure you get this piece correct, because if not, some people are just gonna turn in different directions, it's not gonna look good. That's why everybody's hair clip has to be on the left side. So when we started last week at the fundraiser, I said all clips on the left side, okay? And it's not only about that, it's actually when we bought the hibiscus way back when, 19 years ago for everybody, especially for the women that were dancing at Hawaii Theater. We had 35 dancers back then with Kalepapa'i dancing this song. So when you frame the flower, you have to make sure everywhere it blooms, pretty red hibiscus. So you guys notice one hand, my right hand is higher than my left, okay? And you're just slightly tilting. Don't tilt it so much, so by your flower and your hair clip, everything's gonna look off. You're just tilting it to show everybody this is the song. It's about the hair clip in the choreography. Okay, everybody? There's a strategy to this song, so I just want to be really clear and explicit about why the hair clip goes on the left. Because if some people have it on the left, or some people have it on the right, then some people are going to have to do the frame like this, and some are going to look like this, and the whole dance will be a disaster. Okay? So you have to put the hair clip on the left side, so when you're framing it with the song, it goes right there. Everybody see that? Right here is the clip. Okay. Any questions on that first part? It's all kaholos. Any questions? Let's try it again so that everybody's feeling more comfortable. And at your own leisure, you can listen to it on YouTube. Pretty Red Hibiscus song, Kuipo Kumukahi. Also, Robert Casimiro has a whole medley, and this is the first song as well. But because Kuipo is going to be playing at our fundraiser, the 5 o'clock, I want to start early in preparation for the October 10th fundraiser. Okay, let's try.
Every flower tells a story in color and perfume, but there's one that's filled with glory. Everywhere it blooms, pretty red hibiscus. I've admired you right from the start.
Back on.
Pretty red hibiscus, you're the flower of my heart.
Into your heart, every day.
Every day you're fairer than the fairest flower that grows. Pretty red hibiscus, you're beautiful, everyone knows.
Okay, good.
Though you may not be scented like the other.
Okay, questions on that first piece? Any questions on that first piece? Okay, Makale'a. Okay, next piece, though you may not be scented. So it's going to go, though you may not be scented. Okay? Though you may not be scented. Okay? Like the other flowers are. But when the day has ended, looking to the right, 90 degrees, your right hand, you're as fair as a blooming star. Okay? Okay, so that's going to be that piece, all kaholo. Let's try. 5, 6, 7, 8. Though you may not be scented like the other flowers are, but when the day has ended, you're as fair as a blooming star. Okay? Everybody got that piece? Okay, then you're back to keep the last star. There's only 2 hits on the star. You're as fair as a blooming star. Then you're going back again. Pretty red hibiscus, Okay, now you have a ka'o right and left. And it's a ka'o, okay? Right and left, okay? Pretty red hibiscus, I've admired you right from the start. Pretty red hibiscus, you're the flower of my heart. Back to again, closing. Pretty red hibiscus, you're the flower of my heart. So you're going to step back right, step back left, and that closes this song. Okay? Let's just try it from the top, and then we'll refine along the way. You'll take a little break for 5 minutes so you guys can hydrate, and then come back, and then we can work on the details of this song. Okay? Let's take it from the top. And again, Kui Poku Mukahi, these are the 2 songs we're going to work on. We're doing Pretty Red Hibiscus, and then I'll be working with you on another of Auntie Pua Kawila's choreography, and that is Kalehua Imili'ia. Okay, let's try Pretty Red Hibiscus from the top.